Let's take a look at what is under your main account right now. We have our account info, and we can go in there. If we needed to, we could edit that account info. And we could go and change any of our billing address. There will be some choices here, and my hope is we're going to add some additional choices right now, but there's a bar that goes across. These choices are for where you're at on the front end to take the assessment, and right now there's a blue bar, an orange bar, a yellow bar. I want to be able to add one where it will have ideally no bar and some different colors there. So you have a little bit of an option. And then also, this is where you would upload your logo so that that appears on that front end where the people take the assessment to help co-brand it. Accept statements. We obviously want to approve whatever accept statements are there on that front office to make sure we're all protected. Because that is a legal document. So once we do that, you may have a couple different versions of an accept statement on that front end, and you would have some choices here. And here's where you could, for the font that's across that little title bar, if you wanted to make the font color different, you'd put in the hexadecimal code there, and that would change the color. The other thing that we may want to do is see what assessments are available to this account. So we're going to go ahead and look at the assessments that are available. For this account right now, we have a Pro Ethics, a Pro Leadership, a Pro Sales, and we have a Ready to Play. This will contain all of, under your main account, all of the assessments that you have available to you. You may not want all of your customers to have all of these, and you're going to create specific sub-accounts that will have specific assessments assigned to them, and we'll go through that. But these are the ones that are assigned right now to your main company. You can go in and add general codes to these. Let's say we have a customer and we want to just go ahead and give their leadership team an assessment. I could go in and create a sub-account and do it that way, or I could say, you know what, for marketing, I'm just going to go ahead and create a code for that. So what I want to do is go in and edit this record. And I'm going to see some choices up here that are already, some of them are predefined, which is, do I want this to come in a PDF report, or am I getting this in some sort of string so that I can upload this into some other system? The thing to note right now about the system is if you don't have it in PDF, then currently it will not go back and generate that PDF. So I like to leave it in PDF. One of the functionalities that will be added is the ability to see the report in ideally whatever format that you had it output in. But most of the time this is going to be PDF. Number of allowed. This is something that we're going to set up when we push these to you, and it's probably going to be some real big number because you're going to, sort of pay as you or be billed for them, unless you're prepaying, and then this number may have a prepaid amount for the number of assessments. We have another place to upload the logo. And the main thing you're going to see here now is there's no code to take the assessment. And so what we need to do is create an individual code for this. And maybe for this particular assessment, and the way it's pushed right now, this is going to be something that's for marketing. So I'm going to give it an alternate name. And that's going to help me with my record keeping for that. And now I want to add a test code. So I'm going to go down to this area, and this icon right here is to add a test code. and I need to give it a number. Now, if the database already has this number or name taken, then it's going to tell you you need to basically rename it. But this gives you a little more flexibility in that you can use an identifier that's going to help you figure out what test code this is. So I'm going to call this ethics, and this is what they're going to type in to take it too. Ethics sample, and you can call it a number, you can call it whatever. And the active start date, I'm going to go ahead and put that in, that it's active. I'm not going to put an end date on this right now. I'm going to leave it an open code because I may want to keep giving this out. If it was just going to be a project and everyone had to take it by a certain date, then I could put that on there. But I'm going to put the number of allowed. I don't want everyone giving this out to all their friends and family, so I'm going to go ahead and put 10 on there so it doesn't get out of hand. And now I'm going to go ahead and save that. So I have that in here. We know what the code is. This is what you're going to enter into the front end, or you're going to email to people to tell them to enter this code. What I haven't set on it yet is who I want this default emailed to. So I'm going to click on Edit Record, and this is where I can add email addresses. And so you'd go here and you'd add the email address. This is my ethics sample, and I want this to go to whatever email address I want it to go to. Save it. And I could enter as many of those as I wanted to, and that's who it's going to go to by default. So it's going to be your administrators or your managers. So we're going to go ahead and get out. And this is how you basically edit one of those and create a code for it.